Alright, welcome to my Malfurion video. It is the last one of my week 1 bootcamp heroes I try to improve on. And in comparison to the other characters, we played Artanis and Lucio, we played Forsted and Tychus. I actually feel like I know pretty well how to play Malfurion, but he is one of the absolute best healers within the game or the current meta, and on that account I felt like, well, but if he's one of the best healers, then I owe it to my teammates if I pick him that I know exactly what I'm doing. Because he's easy to learn, and I think that he is not easy to master, but not entirely difficult to master. One of the things that I could have done better was to go into a lane where there were any mana users. I could have gone mid, so that I could with Lucio and Greymane, because then Lucio could keep our health up, and I could keep giving Greymane mana and heal him as much as possible. Try to set up some kills, but I came down because it's a quick match, and I'm not entirely certain of what I'm doing at this point.
Yes. Send his
But I managed to get out of that stealth gang, and the first towers are up. I think that this, spoiler alert, this game is going pretty well throughout the entirety of the game. I chose scouting drone because there are 2 stealthers. But normally I would try to improve the innovate ability. And Greymane is pinging me to tell me that objective is up. I know that the objective is up. I was actually down with Valera, letting her take the objective. And I'm clearly out of position there. There was no reason for me to get in there. First of all, I can't do any real damage. I could delay them, but that's approximately it. But it's not worth dying for. However, I think that Greymane had a point in saying, well, maybe we should have come top and take the belt towers there, and I should have been there instead, because then we could maybe have gotten 2. And that would have been entirely avoided if I had chosen to go with Greymane to start. Malfurion is really good with mages, or, as I said before, mana users in general, but mages whose entire damage rely on them always having mana. We don't have any mages in this particular match, but I could have paired up with Greymane. Or went on a lane with Lucio, because we could probably... I don't know why I'm healing myself there. It doesn't make any sense. I think I misclicked. But we would be able to keep each other's health up. And here I'm not entirely certain of which talents to go for. That's the reason why I'm not healing Valera. But that's something that I improved drastically on just keep healing.
Send his servants to their grave.
I'll take more where that came from.
I went for Mule this game, and I think it's a good thing to have in your arsenal when playing
Send his servants
Towers of
to
Doom.
their grave. Double kill.
Because being able to keep the bell towers up is
Killing spree.
a really huge benefit.
A worthwhile sacrifice.
I should have left the lane there because I have no more mana, and the enemy team is dead, so if I wanted mana, that would be the ideal time to go get it. And now they can chase me down and I can do nothing about it. Luckily for me, we have a Valera that comes to my rescue. The bearded damsel in distress that I am, needing a strong, independent woman to come and save me. I don't have an extremely incredible awareness or map awareness in this particular game, which is another thing that you can work on in general. Take a look down at the minimap, see where do we need to soak to get the most out of our lanes. And as a healer, I'm not meant to be soaking all the time, but because we have double support, it will be justified to have one healer on the lane, and I believe that Malfurion would be the better choice to have on a lane up by himself.
Capture the altars, and we shall deal the Raven a grievous blow. Yes, healers, activate the towers.
We went for Twilight Dream, and it's just in order to defend ourselves. When you are dealing with double stealths, what can you do in order to stop them if you see them coming towards you? You can Twilight Dream them. And furthermore, because at this point I was accustomed to always going for Tranquility, but Twilight Dream is a really good ult. Damage wise and utility wise, having them silenced for such a long duration makes a huge difference. And we're muling to keep our tower up. As we can see, the enemy team is slowly getting into our level of experience. They are half a level away from our amount of XP. We really want to go in here, and I think that the team is agreeing on that this is the right play at this particular point. The Lucio shields, and we have a Twilight Dream. I don't think we get that Valera. No, we do not. But we got the fort, and that's the important thing about this, because we get a pretty huge advantage. However, the Sergeant Hammer is pushing up top. And we should really channel the shrine at this point. I believe I'm going for Life Seed. Yeah, just in order to keep my allies alive for a longer duration of time. The hammer has almost taken our tower up top.
Thanks, friend.
But I think she's retreating for now. It's incredible to experience how much you don't see during your games And when you just get when you get the chance to just sit down and look at the game as it is unfolding, you see all the mistakes that you're making. And Greyman is right in the sense that we are not looking a whole lot at our minimap. Because if we were, then there was no way that Hammer would have gotten that top fort. And I get a little snappy back. His name is Angry Wombat, and even though he's right, the way that he is right is terrible. It's terrible communication to your teammates. And you can be as right as you want to. It doesn't make up for the fact that the way that you're saying the things you are makes you a douche. And I believe that I can damage that particular fort down and get us another fort. That is not what's going to happen. And that is just the issue with the supports. They can do very little damage on their own, and that's why you really want to stick with an assassin, or at least a tank that go in and take damage for you, so you can DPS. They are busy taking back their towers, so we go get the boss here. But is putting us significantly in the lead. We'll take back our tower top.
We have taken a tower. Yes, let the altars rise.
And now we get disrupted. And I am getting a pretty decent Twilight Dream into that. But you don't have the entire team to get the amount of value you want from this. And now I get greedy and I can't get out. I'm forgetting to be the role that I am, the healer, because I want to kill Sagara so badly. And that's something that you have to work on when you're not playing support as much. Your primary role is, or your primary purpose is, to keep your teammates alive at all costs. Almost at all costs. We saw in the Lucio video that you can go too far in order to protect your teammates. But they need 12 shots more, we need 25, so I'm not worried about this match. There's room for mistakes because this is the first game of the bootcamp. So there's room for improvement, but I actually don't think that this is a horrific game at any means. It is quick match. When quick match is quick match. Now I'm dying. And I pop the Twilight Dream, allowing myself to live actually, because I am panicking and I see, hey, I have an ult, and then I can just burst him down. But that's how powerful Twilight Dream is.
Hey, what happened to your killing spree?
Now we can go in mid and take the tower there. I'm putting down a mule in the bottom lane in order to keep health. But we have plenty of time to take that tower for ourselves. The immediate thought is right here, what if we could get another tower? Then we would win this game. uncontested. But there's no time for that. So the best thing we can do is to get those 2 towers and see if we can sneak maybe a mercenary camp in, or try to get the other 2 towers later in the game.
Yes, activate the towers. The Raven Lord will fall before me.
Let's drop the beat.
Now they try to chase our Lucio into the tower that we have taken back, or that we took away from them, which is a pretty horrible idea. That was not the best Twilight Dream, mainly because it didn't go off. I was interrupted when I tried to use it.
Thank you. Blessings upon you, friend.
So the obvious play here is to get the mercenary camp, get the bottom keep, and then win the game.
Always love a pocket healer.
Go for teleport, and for one simple reason. Or it's not teleport, is it? Is it called blink, or blink of the storm, or something like that? But it is a teleport. It is so that I can jump into their mid and Twilight Dream them.
The tower is under my control.
So right now they are at a dilemma that they cannot possibly overcome, because there are 2 shrines up, we have 5 towers, and a mercenary camp is forcing its way down the bottom. So no matter what they do, this one is lost. And they won, and we won right there. So that was the first game of Malfurion, which was delightful compared to the other heroes that I played during the week. And I can't wait to show you the next round, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright you guys, we find ourselves on the Haunted Mines today.
The ways of a druid are needed here.
Did they have any stealth? Nope. Well, then it's Shadow Star.
We are in agreement.
I think I will
Battle
go
commencing.
with Jaina for the most part.
10 seconds.
This is the last
5,
hero
4,
of my
3, 2,
boot camp first week,
the battle begin.
and
For Calendar.
I have to say that I never thought that I would enjoy playing Malfurion. He wasn't a hero that set me a whole lot. Sorry, that's the Danish expression. He wasn't a hero that really got to me in the beginning, but I've come to enjoy him a lot. There. Ouch, I'm dying. Alright, 2 for 1, that's alright. That's pretty fine, actually.
Fear not. I have returned. The land and I are one. Pathetic wretches.
A well-timed heal, friend.
For Calendar.
The mines will open shortly, heroes. Soon the undead will awaken.
For Calendar.
Come on, kill him. You can do it. Come on, baby. We have to kill him. No. Damn it.
Keep it up.
As nature
Did you hear that clattering? I believe they're hungry.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Our allies don't want that help now.
Keep it up.
I'm doing there right now.
I am renewed. My thanks.
What? Nope. Yeah, I'm dead.
Did I not mention this land is beyond death?
Way to go.
I don't get that play at all. We don't need it because we have the bigger golem.
To arms. As nature wills. Good.
Yeah.
So it shall be. To arms. Let us capture this mercenary camp. Ha ha! In the name of Zetallon. How dare you!
Break free!
I actually don't have a lot to say about Malfurion. I just enjoy playing him at this point. And I feel very comfortable playing him. He's a very easy support to learn. Maybe. Just maybe. I will go for... I think I'll go for the new.
Of similar strength.
They are up heroes up here.
Fort destroyed.
Damn. I ain't gonna get out, but I can cast my new,
You will return shortly.
and they can start working on the fort. Alright, not bad. We are a level up.
And so the bone golems fall. Dust to dust, as they say.
And I think we're counter pushing in the bot lane, which is pretty good.
The land and I are one.
Yeah, counter pushing. So we are actually, we're level up, and we are 2 forts up, I think. At least we're going to be. I'm coming.
Enemy slain.
Someone's been trapped.
I think that Malfurion is easy to play because the only thing that you're going to do really is cast regrowth and try to move people into places. and an occasional Moonfire, and then you try to make sure that your allies' mana pool is drained.
You will return shortly. Double kill.
Kill the Gul'dan. Alright, I think I will be going just for today I'm going for Tranquility, because they are just focusing me all the time.
The mines shall open shortly.
I have returned.
Nothing there.
These
There.
mercenaries could be of use to us.
As well, just work a bit on it.
The land and
Slay
Oh no! Oh no!
and claim their skulls, heroes. More bones. Double kill. Triple kill. Quad kill. Mega kill.
I must pull
Killing spree.
fought well. The land and
Yeah, get 100. I agree.
I've known much better healers. You've served your high well enough. Astero Donador.
Keep it up. Let's heal, friend.
Your killing spree has ended.
Do have your uses.
Rise, golems. Rise and let loose
I'm going for
your
Ice Block
wrath.
because they really want cut down.
Time has yet to come. Astero Donador. The land and I are one. You've served your High Lord well enough.
Keep it up.
My gods have fallen. No matter.
We really need them for this
Always
push,
more spells to be had.
because at 10 golem is really no biggie. But a 5 versus 3 battle is a real big issue.
For
On my way
Calendar.
to you.
An excellent heal.
Your enemies fall before you.
My wound nature wins.
More bones for the mines.
An excellent strike. How dare you?
Their keep has fallen.
Well done.
Well done. Double kill. Stirs within the mines. Shall we feed off the darkness?
Too hard. You can be a hero, yes, then kill them. So it shall be.
Enemy slain.
How dare you? Impressive.
We don't need the mines.
Killing spree.
I have renewed my faith. You've served your High Lord well enough.
Keep it up.
As nature wills.
All right.
Is this the best healing you can do? The land and I are one.
I'm almost out of mana.
The land and I.
Keep it up.
Much better healed.
More bones for the mines. Double kill. Well done. Double kill.
Good job. But you're going to die.
Quickly, we must return to battle. Anu Dora. In the name of Cenarius.
Why am I here?
Enemy slain.
Well timed here.
Well, that was very lucky. Nothing. There's no skills about that whatsoever. Suddenly I was just alone in the midst of the enemy team.
The land and I are one.
Full judgment again.
Did I not mention this land
So
is
yeah.
beyond death?
It's a bit of a bad streak for me right here, but I've just spent the last 3 hours recording videos, so I'm pretty tired right now. So maybe not maybe not an amazing test of my skills, but
Destroy.
I still feel like I know pretty much how to play Malfurion. He's pretty straightforward. So if you're new at the game, Malfurion is a good place to start.
Fear not. I have returned.
Let my golems rise again.
Good job, Jaina.
And I are one.
A well-timed heal, friend.
Your enemies fall. Double kill. Triple kill.
Alright, you guys, that was Malfurion.
Victory!
When I started out, I actually thought that I was a 5 or 6 in the scale of 1 to 10. And I think that I'm a 7 right now, maybe an 8. I definitely feel comfortable playing him in the future. So he is crossed off my list of heroes I need to learn to play. 3 points to improving your Malfurion game. Try to group up with an assassin that requires mana, because you want to capitalize on your trait as much as possible. 2, be aware of your positioning, because Butcher got to me a bit too often for my taste, and that was because of bad positioning, and at the end of the game it was just bad positioning all over the place. So positioning is really important for playing Malfurion. 3rd point, what would that be? Well, the 3rd point will be about his ult, and if we just take a look at your of the 2 ults that you can choose from. Tranquility, if you have a very jumpy opponent that really just goes straight for you and your squishy targets, Tranquility is a really good answer to that. Twilight Dream is really an offensive ability that allows you to just be all up in their face and silence them. Get a feeling of when is it better to use Twilight Dream and when is it better to use Tranquility. That will improve your game significantly. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have enjoyed all the videos from my first week of how to improve your heroes in Heroes of the Storm. If you did, then please subscribe, leave a comment, or hit the thumbs up button. And it won't be long before you get to see week 2 of my boot camp, and it's going to be pretty exciting, I think. I'm looking forward to a lot of the heroes on this list. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.